Hello there, you Mari for Life hashtaggers, and this is Lightseekers Awakening. This game officially hit the Apple Store yesterday. There was a bit of a bug, but we're going to take a look at this. First, some full disclosure. I did help kickstart this project, and I did help beta test this project, so I'm kind of closely involved with it, but we'll see what it has to offer. Anyway, Lightseekers, as I have talked about before, is a sort of Toys to Life game being developed for mobile, which I've been rather cynical on in the past. It combines some elements of Skylanders, a little bit of Diablo, in that it's kind of open exploration with resource gathering. There's also some crafting, and there's also some elements of Nexo Knights with the cards, in that the cards work similarly to the Nexo Knight Shield, only they actually locked it to the player. Each card can only be scanned by one person, with the exception of a few cards, and that's actually kind of what I said about Nexo Knights in the past, is that if you have it so that things are scannable, it's a great way to build a community, but not a terribly good way to sell toys. So we'll see if they temper this by having more things that you can scan. Okay, so here we are here. This is the tutorial level here. I was actually stuck on this bridge before, and it looks like the way they fixed that was to move me past the initial part. So there I am, as I am Korra in the middle there. And something I can do is, the tutorial level actually involved me getting this little guy called Snippy, who is a crab. And this is a pet. Every tutorial level for each character is different. I think Tyrax has a different one. But you can summon a pet as sort of a force to aid you in battle. Now, Snippy here is pretty nice for me because, let's investigate. Who is this? She's still alive. Okay, so that is the person I was sent in to look for. So you'll see lots of little icons show up that allow you to interact with things. Sometimes it's not too precise. I mean, sometimes you'll see sparkles, but a lot of the harvestables in the field can just kind of be there. But I haven't quite gotten that far yet. We'll see if I can do that. Let's see if I can get into some combat. There are some abilities. I don't think I get combos until level 5, but I can show off a lot of the basics right now. Poor girl, she must have been hit by powerful magic. I must get her to immediate aid. You go ahead, the Umbron must be stopped. And Korra, make them pay for what they've done here. Oh yeah, how friendly sounding. Because the Mari are supposed to be like the fun-loving group. Okay. It looks like the Umbron have dragged something away. Whatever it is, it must be huge. If I follow the drag marks, I should find the Umbron. Okay, so we have some gears here, so that lets us interact. Oh, that was just a teleportation. Okay. So that is going to be our first encounter. Now what I can do is I can target the Umbron soldier here. He's also level 2. Check my settings here. Here's our difficulty setting. It's a difficulty skull, and you can see right now at difficulty 1 I get no bonus. Now as I actually increase in power, a lot of these lower level difficulties can actually apply a penalty to your loot bonus. So the game expects you to ramp up the difficulty as you improve. I actually really like the ability to ramp up the difficulty like this, because it means you can kind of set your play session to be as intense as you want, and they actually lock it in dungeons, so if you get in over your head on a dungeon, you actually have to start it over. So they've implemented this fairly well, I guess. If you want to just have an easy time getting from point A to point B, you turn the difficulty down, although it might be tempting to say, I'm having trouble with this boss, I'm going to turn the difficulty down. So it's kind of a mixed sword here. So we are going to start with this Umbron soldier, and I'm going to start using some powers. You're not going to make it to ship alive. Oh, they fixed that. It used to be that I could just flat out shoot him while he was talking and allow that timed damage to just keep hitting him. So they managed to fix that. That's actually a bug I reported. So yay, I'm glad to see that they fixed some stuff. Although he doesn't quite match up to his logo up top, though, does he? So it's pretty basic. Since Snippy's a melee fighter, he can go up front and distract the enemy while I shoot at him with my abilities. Although even at level 3, he went down pretty quickly, huh? So let's continue onwards. So it's pretty basic pathfinding. It's a fairly common thing. It works a little bit like Diablo, where you click the spot where you want to go. They also have a Joy-Con, a joystick version available if you want something like that. Although it kind of covers up this lower corner of the screen. I can't say I'm terribly a fan of that. Come on, you runts, I ain't got all day. Hold it right there. Hold it right there, criminal scum. Okay, so well, if it isn't this Lightseeker I've heard so much about, ain't you too cute to be in such a scary place? We've been expecting you. Get him. So I'm just going to use some powers here, and I'm actually protected by a little bubble shield that kind of acts as passive defense. So these are some pretty basic attacks. We won't really be getting into combos until level 5, but wow, I thought I'd turned up the difficulty against these guys. They're still going down pretty easily. So, oh well, more experience points for me. I don't have time for this. Gut Smash, get in here and finish her off. Everyone else get this ship moving. Okay, so that must be Gut Smash up there. I've been looking forward to this little... I've been looking forward to this. Little Lightseeker go smash. Very Russian. Okay, time to bring the storm. So, okay, so you're about to fight Gut Smash. Now is a good time to scan a Lightseeker's card for a powerful effect. Okay, so this is maybe a good time to show off how these cards work. So the cards have an assortment of abilities. I'm going to try scanning a few here to see if I can get them to work. So I needed a lot of light before, but let's see. I needed a lot of light the first time, so we're going to see if I can get this to work without a bunch of extra light. All of the cards should have reset after the beta. It is why I have my current video on the deck locked until I get the chance to save all of these. So this is Chimchu Farseer. We're going to see if it can identify it. It looks like it's pretty solid there. Aha, yep, they've reset the card. So Chimchu Farseer gives me the effect of, I believe, being able to summon a bunch of treasure. And, oh, they didn't fix the... Oh boy, so they didn't fix this, which means I can just do this over and over again and drop so much treasure. So watch this. There's going to be like tons and tons of treasure all over the floor by the time I warp back. Or at least there should be. I'm sorry, I bumped the mic there. So this is kind of what I mean when I say it's like Nexonites, and that Nexonites also... Yeah, look at that. I can do that endlessly, so I have all sorts of really cool stuff to do. So let us summon another card. Let's do the Zuna card. I believe she gives a buff. There are some cards that summon characters, like the ones that come with the figures summon the characters. Zuna, I believe, offers a buff, which will last us a little while here. So, yeah, okay. So all of my cards are currently safe because they all got reset, and I... tucked away my video. Your movement speed and your critical hit damage are both increased by 10%, so that sounds pretty good. And that is a buff that I think lasts half an hour, so it'll definitely be useful in this fight. I'm going to see if I can get some of these other cards to work as well. I have a tribute card, I have the Umbron Marauder, which summons a helper, and I have Solar Wind, which is a combo attack. Now, combos are normally locked until 5, but we will see if I can get it to work. So let us first do... Let's first summon an Umbron. So I'm showing off basically all the types of cards that I've managed to get so far. There are helper cards where you can summon a buddy like this, the Umbron Marauder. Let's see, preparing matcher, just give it a sec. So let's claim the card, and let's see if I can get some of the AR to work here. Oh, it's not working even if I move the phone a little bit. Oh well, because it's locked down that picture there. So I'm going to activate the Umbron. I will try to see if I can get the next card I scan to do some stuff for me. So I'm going to try to scan a combo after I summon the Umbron Marauder. So there's cards that apply buffs, which are by far the most common. There are cards that drop treasure chests, which I have not seen except for the one I got in the booster pack. So yeah, I have now summoned a buddy who will fight for me, this Umbron Marauder here. So in a twist of irony, I'm going to beat him up with his own guy. So let us move on to the next card. The card scanner is working really nicely today. There's the other times I've tried to use it, it hasn't worked so well, so maybe they've fixed it up or whatever. So this is a combo card that should allow me to unlock a combo attack. I will see if it will let me do it. Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. We have, oh, that looks like the person we rescued earlier. No worries, ladies and gentlemen. I just had a slight crash of my video program here. The game itself did not crash, but here we are again. We can see we got a character. I assume this is what a Light Tribe character looks like, holding up the combo, and that is what the combo here, Solar Wind, and that actually adds it to my library. So I can actually equip this combo, and what the card does is it actually fully fills the combo, so I will be able to demonstrate it against the boss, the Solar Wind combo. And I have one more type of card I need to scan here. I don't know if there are any other types of cards beyond the buff, treasure, buddy, combo, and tribute cards, but it'll be interesting to see. I'm actually going to add, yeah, combo charge activated. So that is our Solar Wind right there, and I'm going to scan our final card, which is the tribute card, which I'm going to share on the left right now. You can see it. So you guys can now scan this, and the idea is that you want as many people to scan your combo cards as possible. Now that this card is mine, I am going to start... Oh, couldn't identify card. Okay, so give it a minute. Let's see. I just need to adjust, hopefully, a little bit. So yeah, this is kind of the problem I had. Yeah, there we go. Card is claimable. So I'm going to claim this card. So it is now my card. So basically, you want as many people to scan your tribute card as possible. So this is the kind of shareable community building thing they currently have. They said they're also going to include things that you can scan in like comic books or advertising or something like that. So hopefully we will get a lot of that community building once the game actually comes out officially. So this is my tribute card. I'm now going to put it on the left so that anybody else who wants to scan it can too. If you have a picture of your tribute card, by all means, please link it to me. I'm also going to be posting this on the Lightseekers website and on my Twitter page. So that should be all of the types of scannable cards. If there's any I've missed, let me know. So yeah, we can take a look here. It's got some jewels floating around, although I think what it does is it offers a buff. So now we're going to go back to the game and we're going to get into some combat. Okay, and it's the start of May, which means a lot of new summer toys are going to be coming out, so hopefully I will have lots and lots of things to make videos about. It's going to be great. Lightseekers officially, my stuff should ship by the end of the month. I should get some stuff, or they said it should ship by the end of June. It officially comes out in July, so hopefully I'll have some interesting stuff. So let's beat him up a little bit first before I try out the combo attack, just to show off some of the cool stuff I just got. So Gut Smash has a bit more chutzpah to him there, so let us use Solar Wind. That is a combo attack. That does a lot of damage. Didn't really have much visual effect. Oh, now he's summoning some friends. Oh, dear. Congratulations. Gut Smashes Battlestone. Okay, congratulations. So choose your reward. Gut Smashes Battlestone. Okay, some quests have rewards at them. A lot of the ones in the beta didn't seem to have rewards beyond experience points. The amount of experience points I can earn in about 5 minutes. So hopefully there will be a lot more rewards implemented. I actually had some trouble getting equipment after a while, so this is Gut Smash's Battlestone. What it does is it can go onto, I believe, either my pet or my weapon. I will soon get some better stuff, though, so this is a good look at what we got. So that is the basic there, and I still have my friend over here, Looted Gold 21. So confront Carnage. General Carnage, too slow, Lightseeker. You can't stop us now. The age of the Umbron is beginning. Oh boy. Well, I guess so, seeing as I can, summon one to be my buddy. Makia has taken the Yukona survivor to Ashwood for aid. When she awakes, she might be able to tell us where the Umbron are going. Sounds like Ashwood is the place to start. Let's do this. Okay, so this is going to take us to our first major area. So I have also leveled up. I have obtained Cyclone. Cyclone is basically a 5-second stun. Very nice, especially if I can keep the enemy at a distance while I hit them, thus allowing me to widen the gap between them. Korra is very, very built to be a ranged attacker. Lots of ranged abilities, lots of restricting abilities, and the Snippy Buddy, who basically has the provoke effect, basically the taunt ability. So they do lots of fun stuff. Nobody's freaking out that I have a gigantic Umbron right here. Makia took the survivor to Monster Ridge straight ahead, but it looks like the Umbron beat us here. I'd say so. Look at that. They're right on top of us. Oh, no. Okay, so what are we waiting for? I'll clear the path. Ah, he's already attacking me. Oh, okay, this is actually our buddy Umbron right here. Does he have some chains on his... Oh, those are just gauntlets, I see. So these guys are pretty basic. Now, the combo gauge you can see on the right here isn't really filling up because it is a light element gauge, so I have to have corresponding attacks in order to get them to fill. So while I can use these combos, I cannot exactly fill them, and I can only fill them once every 30 minutes. That's kind of cool. I actually have a ton of combos, and once I scan my deck in, I will have a ton of tech combos, and hopefully they will send me some more stuff as well. So I'm currently level 3, so I should be getting some expanded rewards. So here's our Cyclone, and you can see he's got the stars around his head. Oh, man, they're going down too fast, even though I have my difficulty up. Oh, wait, there we go. Umbron Recruit right there, so he's also level 3. So they match your level. It's a little bit like Final Fantasy VIII in that the characters will level up to match your level, which is why the difficulty slider is important. So that's a little bridge activating there. Got some stuff on the other side. So I am very familiar with how this area is. And in my opinion, there is a bit of a problem in the design here, because now I can whip out the map, up navigation, so now I can whip out the map. So there, you can see this large, like, brown stripe in the middle here. That is actually a gigantic chasm that I cannot enter. So in order to get from place to place, I actually have to kind of circle around that big loop, follow this big white path here. Now, they have added fast travel where you can travel between the two villages that are at the most apart as a result of this design choice, but it's a bit of I don't know if it's the best idea to have the opening area have such a large chasm here. I mean, maybe something that would be more like a hub that was kind of a large wheel with spokes, and I can see a lift up there, but the lift didn't exactly work in the beta version. So let's just do some more simple stuff, and I think we'll call it a day. So I've still got my Umbron buddy here. So this is Triano up here. Whoa, I'm like a tree and stuff. Okay, so that is a quest marker. The one with the check mark indicates that is a quest we have completed. Ah, Chorus and Makia said she would send you. Welcome to Moss Ridge. Okay, so quest completed. I hear our Yukona figure here has been through quite the ordeal. I can hear her, but I'll need your help. I need some Reviva, a wonderful green flower grows in the cave just northwest of here, but you have to be careful. The cave has become unstable. Okay. I know where we're going here, so I've been given a new quest. I don't know if I can find something with a quest icon here. Oh, there's a bunch of junk on the road. That wasn't there before. So let's see what we got here. I don't know if we have anybody with any quest markers just yet. You can actually see the cards rotating me. That's indicating the movement ability and the buff. Now, something that increases movement speed is great. Okay, so I can show you this is a harvestable. It can be kind of difficult to tell that this is a harvestable and not a part of the background because of its shape, but you can kind of see I'm starting to interact with it. This is something that you can harvest. Oh, what is this? This is new. I don't remember this big old gate here. Cora, I'd love to get your help, but word is you're on an important task for Triano. Come back when you're done, won't you? I don't recognize this. This must be something that they were implementing that was new. And there's Jax over there. There's a couple of enemies. We got some crabs. Now, I believe I want to go this way in order to get what I'm looking for. Got a bumbler. Okay, so run for your lives. The cave is collapsing. Okay, so we have boulders that are clipping through the floor. Fantastic. So over here is something that is restricted by a weapon. So I don't remember this. Well, I'm protected under my bubble shield. Oh, all it does is stun me since I'm protected by my bubble shield. So here is a boss enemy here. So, whoa, doesn't this look? This big guy doesn't look keen on giving up his Reviva. So there we go. So here's where the wind attack gets its benefit in that I can restrain him, and he can't hurt me from over there. Instead, my Umbron guy is going to do some damage to him instead. So got a bunch of abilities that allow me to heal, and the restrictive thing there, so now I can, let's restrain him again. Very, very good abilities, and that takes him down. Now, which one is the Reviva? Now, we have some choices here. We have red, green, and blue, and he said that the Reviva was green because green is the color of healing anyway. So, let's go to Triano. Ah, here's some more stuff we can harvest, these purple crystals in the ground. I wish that they had something like they would light up or something, or, and yeah, you get a little experience by harvesting. I kind of wish that they had something that kind of made it more obvious that these were harvestables. Something like a glowing outline effect, or like, there was actually at the start of the game, they had like little sparkles that were coming out of the ground. So, you know what, I'm going to get Snippy back. I'm going to swap out the Umbron to get Snippy because I want to give him experience. And I'm going to give, oh, yes, and you can also level up Lightstones. And because I did that treasure abuse earlier, I have a bunch of things that I can level up here. So he can take 20 fragments. I have 42 because I abused the Ever-Loving Daylights out of Chimchu Farseer because it is really abusable. So now I have maxed out this Lightstone. Let's see if I can max out this one too. This one takes 50, okay. So I can add 10, add 10, add 1, add 1. Okay, Gut Smash's Battlestone gives me a lot more power. So let me see. I'm going to... wrong button. So I'm going to attach that to my current weapon. And I'm going to give it Gut Smash's Battlestone right there. So that is going to be attached to... oh, come on. Work with me here. Do I have to go over to Lightstones? Let's see. Hero. So we're going to equip that there. And here I'm going to remove Lightstone. And I'm going to add the Lightstone. I'm going to add Gut Smash's Lightstone. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay. Pretty simple. And these things can receive a Spirit Lightstone. There are 3 different kinds of Lightstones. There's ones for one-handed weapons, ones for two-handed weapons, and ones for equipment. So let us go back. Now that I have my pet in tow, and I don't think they're going to do that big collapse again. Huh, my combo gauge is building up anyway. I wonder why that is. Maybe I do have some corresponding abilities. The way to check is if combat happens. Maybe it's just building as I defeat enemies instead of as I use corresponding attacks. Kind of interesting. I didn't know that would happen. Okay, there goes the bumbler. Got a fragment. Yeah, normally you get fragments in a really slow trickle. So the ability to summon a treasure chest, or in my case, endlessly summon the same treasure chest over and over and over again, is how you get a lot of those fragments in order to get things better. So the cards actually offer some pretty significant power-ups. So yeah, see, in this case, if I harvest with Snippy in tow, I give him experience as well. So the buddies really aren't the best cards because they sort of rob your pets of experience points. I've discussed with the developers a way to... So we actually do get a quest compass right there. So that arrow is pointing me towards where we need to go. So navigation in this game is fairly simple. They've made it a bit simpler thanks to implementing fast travel between towns. Oh. Okay, so that's a cleared quest. Let's see if I can get a new quest marker. Great work, Cora. Now I just need 2 more ingredients for the potion. Frog Bile and Fire Leaf. When you have them, you'll need to get them combined in a solar vial. Okay. The Mari to the north should be able to help you with that. Yada, yada, yada. Meet me in Overlook when you have the potion. So Overlook is the other city that we have not visited yet. So durable torso, so you get a level 3 reward for that. I'm already level 3 though. So Fork Lightning. So that gets me my final ability. Fork Lightning is a pretty fun one. They still have this part of the world cut off. I wonder why that is. I guess they're expecting me to finish these quests first. Let's see if I can accept any quests from anybody or if they're going to make me go through this whole thing first. Okay, so they do have stores. Let's see, do we have a quest over here yet? Nope. We have talking. We have Jax there. Oh, here we go. Here's some quests. So these are new quests with the blue marking here. So let's see what we got. Can you help me? I've been doing my botany studies and I think there's something very wrong in Ashwood, but no one will take me seriously because I'm just an apprentice. So Cherry Blossom thinks something is up with the plant life. So, oh, thank you. All I need are some plant samples from the west of Puddle Plains. Meet me there. So if we check our map... So it'll actually give us the site of the current objective. Those are the footprints there. It'll only give us the name of the towns. Now, each area actually has a unique thing. The sort of purple totems are the Umbrons, and we also have like some bone valleys, and the little tents are Creeble camps. We have a little shell up there. That is the Mari village. So there are lots of really cool things to explore, lots of stuff to do. We'll have to see how some more of the things will be implemented. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to show off the figures. Scan my tribute card. I will scan yours if you have one. And until next time, this is Kohdok signing off.